So the other day for work, I had to make pureed bread, which was...
What the fuck is that?
Or sorry, it was pureed rice bread, the gluten-free variety of pureed bread.
Cringe.
Right? And the pureed bread by itself...
Did you tell your boss that? Yeah, we're gonna have to ask you to make pureed bread.
No, but that's the thing. Normally, they make enough for like a week or whatever, and then, you know, you just use like one a day, because there's only like one guy who wants the like gluten-free pureed rice bread.
One pureed bread keeps the doctor away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had never made it before. So I... rip my man. So I never
let down my king.
So, you know, I ask like the other people who are there, and like nobody in the kitchen knows, and they're all like, damn, actually, yeah, I don't know. Because usually it's just like the other cooks, helpers or whatever who do it, but I'm there to replace one who was away.
So you had to be whipping?
I had to be whipping
in the kitchen,
and nobody knew what to do.
No one was looking.
Eventually, they're like, "Okay, we should probably just go ask the supervisor. Like, it's what they're there for. They'll probably
Google
know."
it.
And I'm like, "Nah, there's no way."
You didn't think of Googling it?
Nah, because it's like it's got to be a specific recipe.
Okay,
for them.
How do I get this? Do I just jump?
Whatever. Yeah,
of course. You can't throw the statue up,
but you can jump across.
Jump with
Makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
He does not skip leg day. Let me tell you. So I go and ask the supervisor or whatever, and she's just like, we don't do that. Like, we don't serve that. I'm like, what do you mean we don't? Like, what have I been giving to them every day for like the past however long I've been here? She's like, no, I think we just do mashed potatoes. I'm like, bro, for breakfast?
No. You're thinking of mashed potatoes.
For breakfast? Like, nah, you're trolling. And she's like, nah, I don't think so. Let's go ask the cook. I'm like, no, I already asked the cook. She's like, okay, but I'll go ask the cook. And the cook's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like the gluten-free bread and some milk or whatever. And
they're eating like 90s kids, high school kids at the cafeteria.
Yeah, blended bread
the milk with like the mashed potatoes and like maybe like a bag of Doritos or something.
So she's like, okay, fine, I'll go look in like our database and see like if we have like the recipe for it. I'll print it out.
I'll get the files.
And so yeah, she does find it eventually, and she like goes and brings it to me. She's like, yeah, so here's enough for just like one serving or whatever. So yeah, you should be able to figure out. And I look at it, and the first thing I notice is that there's strawberry jam in the recipe for it. I'm like,
in the bread?
In the bread, yeah, like just with the bread and the milk. And then the other recipes, the other things are, yeah, just the gluten-free bread and some milk. And the serving to make one portion of it, it calls for 0.7 of a slice of bread. So I'm like, okay, sick. So I'll just put like the bum piece or whatever, because like that's the smallest piece. Because it's usually the smallest piece. And then like
a slice of bread?
Yes.
Please, ma'am, may I have 0.7 of a crumb?
And then it's like 0.23 liters of milk or whatever. So I'm like, okay, like a splash. And then 0.0002% of jam.
Why would it do it in percent?
I don't know, because it's
weird.
It's obviously not supposed to be made in single portions. Because like I said, they do it for like a whole week, so they'll throw in just like a loaf of bread and then, you know, a regular amount of milk or whatever. But I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to make one portion because I wasn't there the next day. So that I'm like, the person who actually knows how to do this and won't be fucking it up can make the rest of it. Because I'll just
they can use the other 0.6%.
Yeah, because they'll only need one serving tomorrow morning, so I'll make it for them, and then they can just make more for the other people. It's, yeah, I'm just being respectful. I didn't even have to make it, to be fair. I just had time because I was done everything else. So I get the blender, I put one slice of bread in it, and I like just soak it in a little bit of milk and a little bit of jam in there, and I turn it on, and obviously it just doesn't fucking do anything. Like, my dumb ass just tried to put a piece of bread in the blender, and it's just like the blades are below it, and it's just like spinning and jumping on it. So I'm like, okay, fuck. Hold on. So I like rip it up.
Yo, he got boobs!
Yeah. So I like rip it up or whatever. I put it back in, and it like kind of works, but it's still just like so little, such a little amount in the blender that it's not really blending. It's just becoming chunks and then falling below the blades this time. So I'm like trying to blend it for like 10 minutes, and I like open it up and it's just crumbs, like wet crumbs or whatever. I'm like, fuck. So eventually I'm just like, the cook's like, okay, bruh, like I think you just need to put more in there.
The cook.
Yeah, the cook.
Okay, bruh.
No, seriously, she was like, okay, I think that you maybe should put more in there because it's too little. Like, trust me, I am the cook. I know the life hacks.
Why isn't she?
It's not her job, apparently.
Right, the cook.
So yeah, then I put another loaf in there, I like rip it all up, I put it in there, and then it's fine. But that was just like that was the hardest I'd laughed in like at work in so long, because I just was like sitting there like realizing like how much of a dumbass I looked just trying to blend one slice of bread. Yeah, just sitting there just not doing anything. I'm laughing my head off at it, like how ridiculous it was to try to do. But in the end I got it. She did say that it was a little bit on the runny side though. So whatever, not my fucking problem. I'm not eating that shit.
Yeah, old person's good. So how much did it make? Like, I can't imagine.
It was like one like compostable bowl's worth, you know.
Or you think I compost?
Well, no, but no, you know when you get takeaway and you're like, I'll get the soup to go or whatever. I never get soup at the restaurant ever in my life.
You don't.
But you know.
Sure.
Right.
Whatever.
Little bowl's worth.
Okay. So one, and then did anyone eat it? Everyone's like, it looks kind of runny.
No, she's like, yeah, it looks okay, but you know, it's supposed to be like you could lift it up on a fork and it would like not drip through it. And she like lifts it up on the fork. It's just like straight.
Did you hear Did you hear the old people like talking shit later? Like, oh
no, because
Sandy, look how runny it is.
No, because it was for the next morning.
Puree bread.
It was for the next morning, so like I would have done no idea.
Fuck. Yo, watch your pillar, bro.
Hey.
Ooh,
careful where you're swinging that thing. You hurt somebody.
Oh, sorry. Is this your weapon? Yeah, I don't think so, bud.
Damn, it's kind of
how do you block that?
Yo, with his fists, he's just praying to God.
What the fuck? He just blocked it.
Please let me block this. Amen.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you suck with the sword. I'm not gonna be lying to you.
There we go. Oh shit. What if I try this?
Come on, man.
Go. What the fuck?
He's too strong. Damn.
Oh no.
No wonder you were getting raped by that old man on the island. Like, you do not got the moves.
This guy, he literally throws his weapon every single time. Nah. Oh, it gets thrown down. I didn't even know you could do that.
That's fucking sick.
He was like, it's a dungeon item, it's the hero's bow.
We can go back to that first room.
Let's go. We'll put it right here.
That is huge.
Gyroscope. Oh.
Huge. What did that do?
Ooh, it's going up.
Oh my god. And down?
Hopefully.
There it is. What is that from? What is going up on a Tuesday? Is that just a song or something?
Soulja Boy.
Is it?
No, I don't know. Okay. Same with I was thinking about this the other day. What the fuck is
Facts. This, bro.
Okay.
Sorry.
First, let me off in the motherfucking video, because I'm obviously the same video. What's that from?
First, let me hop with the motherfucking Porsche.
Yeah, I know it's Porsche.
I've been balling on these fellas. What's course? Yeah, I got so much wood I could build me a fort.
What?
Those are like the only words I know. I don't know. Just another song.
Got it. All right.
But I always say, the reason I always say...
Well, I know it's from a song.
No. The reason I always say got the club going up on a Tuesday is from like a meme. And I always say I got the club going up on a 2 a day. Because like that's how the meme went. It was just like a dog on a bus with like an A instead of an S in Tuesday. Like that's all it was. And I saw it like years ago and I still just think of it constantly. On a 2 a day.
What the
yo, that's huge.
The girl when the roofie kicks in.
I'm gonna start controlling some robots.
No, I meant okay. Like I'm the Link and
I'm the Link. But what if we're the Mario?
That roofie humor.
That was like my favorite moment from the best of from the last series we did. But we're the Mario.
Yeah.
And the real life is the cart.
And you know how Bowser's the bad guy? Isn't that the final clip?
I think so, yeah.
The very last clip.
The last like 10 minutes of that video were my favorite. Like,
really?
I thought so,
because I organized the funniest clip to least funny clip.
No, I did not. I did not think so. I thought the first part.
I mean, they're all good.
Yeah. Where did this guy come from? Why wasn't he here before?
He's literally ladder camping. Okay. Let's sound the
got
alarm.
moves,
All right.
What?
No, I usually, I mean, of course, like they're all funny clips. So
Of course,
like,
it's Salvy and Quinn best of.
Yeah.
Like,
but no, I usually will try and organize them into the funniest to least funny. Rip that one. And I mean, yeah, it might not be because. Oh my god!
You gotta put your
now
toes
this
on the
is
edge.
an elusive target. You know what I'm saying? The girl with the roof.
Yeah. Okay. There's only so many times you should be able to joke about roofing girls.
Actually, at work,
there was this girl, right? But not for long.
Sorry. Sorry. I know when I say roofing girls, then by the way, at work. Okay, sorry. No, at work, I was working with this guy, and then he was telling me this story about how his son. I think he's a cop or something, and he like had this thing happen where there was this guy at a bar, and then he gave there was a hot girl and her boyfriend. And then he gave them one drink that had like some kind of weird thing in it, but the boyfriend ended up drinking it, and because he was way bigger, it didn't like knock him out or whatever, or make him the way that the drug's supposed to work. It just made him like not be able to use his limbs or not be able to like use his body or whatever.
Right, yeah.
So he was fucking pissed because he knew what happened, but he could barely move his body.
Yeah.
So then his girlfriend like called the cops or whatever, and then they showed up, and the guy had like disappeared, and then they're in the parking lot, and they're like, you know, two big guys are like carrying him out, and then he's like, he sees the guy come up to his girlfriend and like start talking to her, because obviously
That's ballsy.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, because I guess he just like left for a while, and then he's gonna come back to be like, hey.
Did he not know that like they knew he was?
I don't know.
I
I guess not.
Yeah.
Anyway, he saw like the guy come up to the girl, and then he was just like, "That's him," except he like can barely talk. He's like, "That's him," or whatever. And then they like all chased after him, but he got away.
Bruh.
I know. I'm like,
Homie
how?
was nibble as hell.
Yeah. Anyway, that is scary though.
Yeah.
But like, it is kind of ballsy. Be like, "Oh, girl with her boyfriend, I got it.
I'm better than him."
Thank God. I'm like, did I get the boss key?
That keyhole would probably go crazy. The cussy.
The keyhole. Let's see. You have done well to find your way to this place.
Thank you.
Oh, chosen one.
I like this room.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's very aesthetic.
This room's all vibe. Except this final challenge. Oh yeah, this whole thing's just a challenge.
Ladies,
Like,
get this sunset projector lamp. It's a whole ass vibe. Only 25 on sale. Link in bio.
There was a return to monkey merch on Instagram today.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, wow, okay. Really?
I haven't seen that one.
It just had the meme, like, return to monkey. I want to be monkey. And then, yeah, I'm like, all right. Fuck.
Who let him on the court?
This guy is 0 for 60. And look at me. Kobe.
How was the basketball game, by the way?
They lost by 29.
Hey.
But they lost by 40 last time. So, honestly, my personal hell would be watching a never-ending basketball game.
I was actually going to make a joke like that. Like, really, the women's college basketball game?
Like, you know how like, you know, fucking syphilis has to roll a boulder up a cliff forever? And
syphilis? Isn't that a disease?
I don't know. What Greek guy? He's got to roll up the boulder.
Persephone.
Yeah. And the other guy's got to, like, be he can't drink. He's in a pool of wine and grapes over him, but he can't reach either of them.
Yeah.
I'm watching a women's basketball game that's always in the fourth quarter, but never ends. And it's a blowout. It's not interesting at all.
That's so. I get it.
Because that fourth quarter took forever, and it's a blowout already. I was so bored, I started watching the refs. Like, how the three of them, like... Well, because it was interesting how the three of them, like...
that they have?
Well, like, how the three of them, like, move together, who makes what calls, who's ever closest or whatever, what their eyes are looking at, like, when a certain play is happening, all that kind of shit. But yeah, it honestly... They went down. The first quarter was 19-3, so they went down like big immediately. And then after that, they only ended up losing by 29. So it was like they went down by like almost 20.
Was their worst.
Almost 20 in the first quarter, and then they only lost by 9 more for the rest of it.
That's fine.
Anyway, next time on Salvy Quinn, we will try to be less sexist.
That's all you,
but,
actually. That's just you.
Well, we're the same guy. And we're going to go into this portal.
Oh, shit. What portal?
This one.
Where?
Actually, we might be doing it. Oh, yeah. We're doing it right now.
So this episode, we're going to go into this portal. Damn, Rip. He just salutes. Captain always goes down with his ship. Ooh, he does not like this.
Oh, he's trying to hold his breath.
Oh, but he can breathe.
But he can breathe.
Huh? Wait.
Oh my god.
Woo! This water don't feel so bad in my lungs.
I can breathe underwater. I've become Chinese.
What?
I don't know.
Can they breathe underwater?
Seems like something they'd figure out.
Yeah, adapt, improvise, overcome.
Like if anyone would, like name one race that would learn how to breathe underwater. It'd be China.
I don't feel like it would though. Why would they need to? I feel like it'd be like Japan or something, because they get like the 10th earthquake a year, whatever. The 10th tsunami a year.
Quit acting like they're different people. LMAO. So there's a castle under here.
So that's the trade-off. For no more sexist jokes, Salvy has to make racist jokes instead.
Well, I mean,
it's one or the other.
I have to fulfill my needs somehow. We're in a castle underneath the ocean. I'm like, hey, what's up,